Before we crack into all the things that you did today and your adventures on stage, because I have heard what you got up to, we've only got one question prepared.
Okay.
And it's a wonderful question that Raj is now going to throw at you.
Ready, set, go.
What makes you happy?
Oh my God! Seriously, that's like a lifetime.
Okay.
Well, go.
It's gonna take a while.
You've got 15 minutes.
I got 15 minutes.
Go for your
to
life.
talk about happy.
Yep, absolutely.
Do you know what?
Go.
Waking up in the morning makes me happy. Going to bed at night makes me happy. Taking a bath makes me happy. Playing with my grandson makes me happy. Sitting with a team of people inventing and making it come to life makes me happy. Happy makes me happy. When somebody smiles and I didn't know they were going to smile, that makes me happy. What makes you guys happy?
Talking to people like you makes me happy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because we're doing it right now.
Oh,
So I'm happy.
Are you happy?
Doing this when it's all come together.
Yeah.
Because there's angst to get up to this point, and when it's all there and done, you go, this is happy.
Do you know, though, the whole time that you're making that work, you're actually happy? People misunderstand that happy is this, like, feeling of joy. Mm-hmm. But being in process, like actually doing things and making it happen is another level of happiness.
It's a level of happiness.
It just doesn't, people don't recognize it as, like, joy or, like, stress relief or something. Happy always gets this, like, you know, the little eyeballs and smiley face.
Yes.
But happy is when you're hard at work making something happen too. It's just we don't label it that. But we do feel when we're productive and have purpose, and we're working towards our goals, and we sort of identify at that moment, you can be a lot happier all the time if you realize even when it's a little stressful, you're still happy.
Excellent.
Can be augmented happy, as Paina has just said on our Twitter,
Augmented happy?
Facebook page. She says augmented.
That's like a bit emoji.
Yeah.
You like make different
How
like
can you
bit
be
emoji
augmented
faces.
happy?
Well, explain to us what augmented happy means.
We don't
Me?
know.
Or
Yeah.
they, this
Well,
person?
them.
Yeah,
That
I see the
person.
comments coming through. We got people out there talking to
No,
us.
don't mistaken AR, augmented reality. It's actually authentic reality. And then if it's not authentic reality, it could actually be actual reality.
Oh, you don't want that, do you?
Just saying.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Well, I'm gonna.
Mr. Augmented.
Or miss. Or misses.
Oh,
We're all
that's true.
slightly
Yeah.
augmented, aren't we?
We don't know.
Anyway.
Playologist?
Yeah.
Is that the thing you go, when people say, what do you do? I'm a playologist.
Well, it depends on how like the conversation's going. So the best thing to say when I'm sitting on like on an airline seat next to somebody is like, I build theme parks. That usually gets a whole different conversation going than playologist. But if it's like, you know, there's often when I say playologist, it gets people to think like I just work with kids.
Yeah.
But so then they start thinking, you like do play therapy or something? No. I do like big, giant, huge steel therapy. With
Did you
people playing?
design, create theme parks?
Yes. That's where my happy is executed.
Okay.
And then I get to try to make other people happy through the crazy stuff that I invent.
Wicked. How did you get into that?
So I started as a clinical psychologist, and play was my medium.
Yep.
And then I decided that I could solve problems before they started by having happy places for people to go. Back to the happy question.
Yeah.
So also as an inventor,
Yeah.
I really enjoyed how play innately brings people to the table in new and interesting ways that they wouldn't like normally think. Like, I'm going out to play. Well, if the energy around my invention is that you can make really cool places for people to come play, and they kept getting bigger. I started with toys, and then the toys just kept getting larger and
Bigger
larger.
experience.
Decided to think,
Wow.
yeah, like I think I could do that bigger. Well, that was big. Let me see if I can do it bigger.
So what's the most
Definitely can
fun?
get bigger.
What's the
It's
most
what-
fun one that you've designed that people might remember or have gone to?
So, my team and partners and I, our first product was in water, so water parks. And so, do you guys ever seen those big giant buckets that dump over all this
yes.
Moi.
Oh,
my
look at that.
team. I know. That's what it looks like when you put your hands up and the water's like pouring on you. You're like,
That's it. End the podcast. We found the perfect person.
You won.
You invented those. They are awesome.
happy.
They are so cool.
No, that What I'm proud of is working with an incredible team of inventors and trying to figure out how to get that to work. But it's the interactivity between people that I really, truly love. And then I presented today Magic Quest, which is my magic wand experience, where magic wand really works. I got one with me, actually. A magic wand really works.
Yes.
And when you wave it, it creates like 250 different effects. But what you are is an avatar in your real life game. So it quests and adventures, and you battle dragons, and you walk through a whole resort as this is happening all around you. Yeah. See?
And is that something? So you're an Edmund Hillary Fellow as well. Mm-hmm. Fellow is a weird word. Is that something that? And you're here in New Zealand?
So I'm
up the valley, I suppose.
So Edmund Hillary Fellowship is a global impact team where they bring outside entrepreneurs into New Zealand so that you can bring business to and through that has global impact. So I am global in my theme park development and story world development, like immersing people in really good stories. And now the global impact, so the water experiences that I was telling you about are now evolving to how to use these water experiences to create energy, sustainable energy. So all that falling water can go into something that generates energy, and we can support the theme park energy on the grid by making it self-sufficient. And I learned that through my Edmund Hillary Fellows, and they inspired me, as New Zealand does, to come up with unique inventions that have global impact and tell stories where people can really make a difference. So
that's
play, it goes back to like being a therapist and working with families and play. Now I see a global way to do that and using fun and play to deliver.
Yeah.
And that makes me very happy.
Yeah.
I think we might have found our match with our question, to be totally frank with you there. That's my phone, don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
That's right, I'm happy. How much of the Edmund Hillary Foundation then is you working with Kiwis in that play, teaching them, educating them,
so
showing them the way?
You're actually asking an excellent question. So, for example, the first cohort that came was able to come in, and we then impacted our first, there was a lot of people in the cohort that were making a difference. And then the next time, they had a new fellowship enter cohort 2. And then I did play activities with children in Wellington area, and a lot of us all grouped together to do using play as an inventive tool for solving problems. So not only doing business and bringing business to and through New Zealand, but impacting the kids themselves through the experience models that I teach. So we invented and created. We had wonderful Maori interaction, and we were able to bring in games and cultural, unique opportunities to bring in the whole Wellington area kids. It was fun. We're going to do that again when the next cohort comes in.
Excellent.
Cool.
Might pretend to be a child. See if I can sneak in.
You don't
just
have
come and
to
cover
be.
it.
You
No,
just
we can
don't
just
have to
come
ever
for it.
grow up.
You're winning.
You know who made that law? I don't understand. I actually think that is so silly. Why do we think that we have to stop playing once we grow up?
Yeah.
I don't. I'm still playing. I'm playing now.
And see, that's the other thing. That's play
This is
too.
fun.
But I think permission to play as adults would solve a lot of problems.
I
lots
agree.
and lots of problems.
When I grow up, I'll
Figure
let
it
you
out
know,
then.
but I haven't grown up yet.
No,
so
I
it's
haven't either.
Excellent.
I don't want to.
No, that's very cool. You got into a box today.
Yes, I did get in a box today. And then I
You
got
made
out
your
of
way
the
out,
box,
so
and then
that's
I went
good.
back in.
Oh, back in.
Well, if you get out of the box, your thinking is creative and can change. But when you go in the box, you can go anywhere you want. I can fly around the world, up to Mars. There's different places, it's very magical. It's one of the most magical gifts you could ever give anyone, is a box.
True.
I agree.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I've noticed all around the Techweek stuff, it's just full of boxes.
Lots of boxes.
So
I asked, literally, I said, I need a box. Can you guys find one for me? And they were so excited. They were like, oh, we got one.
Boy, do we have boxes.
I know.
So if anyone wants to talk to you about this further, where can they find you online?
Well,
Where's a good place? Twitter or something like that?
Yeah, well, I'm a LinkedIn girl. I like
LinkedIn.
doing that.
Yep.
So if they want to talk to me about this. And I love bringing new inventors to the table. So may I,
Go for
exercise?
it.
I'm looking for
Listen.
some raw invention. I don't care how old you are. You can even be like 90, 100 years old. But if you think you have an invention and you want to play with me, come on over to LinkedIn.
That's
Perfect.
nice.
That's perfect.
And when can we come over?
What makes you happy? You can tell me that too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Great question.
Thanks for your time.
Denise, thank you so
was
much.
great.
Thank you.
That was wonderful.
All right, good. It was fun playing with you guys.
Yes.
Excellent.
Play
Okay,
again.
high five.
Oh, well, high five. All right. Playtime is
Take
over.
that. Wonderful.
Thank you.
See you later.